Have you ever noticed that the people who don't chase attention are the ones who get it the most? The ones who don't beg for validation are the ones everyone wants approval from. That's not luck, that's psychology. Emotional independence is one of the most powerful and attractive traits a human can have, and the reason is deeply rooted in human behavior and evolutionary psychology. Emotional independence means your happiness, self-worth, and emotional stability are not controlled by someone else's actions. You enjoy connection, but you don't depend on it to feel complete. You love, but you don't cling. You care, but you don't collapse when someone pulls away. And that is scary attractive. The scarcity principle. In psychology, the scarcity principle says that people value what feels rare. When someone is emotionally independent, they don't overgive, overshare, or overreact. Their attention is selective. Their approval is not easily earned. Because it's rare, it becomes valuable. If someone replies instantly every second, constantly seeks reassurance, and always tries to please, their attention feels common. But if someone responds calmly, has their own life, their own priorities, and doesn't emotionally panic, their presence feels limited, and limited things feel important. Attachment theory. Attachment theory explains how people bond. Anxious individuals chase reassurance. Avoidant individuals pull away. But emotionally independent people usually operate from secure attachment. Secure individuals don't fear abandonment, and they don't fear closeness either. They can give space without anxiety. They can receive love without suspicion. This stability creates psychological safety, and safety is deeply attractive. Example, imagine two people in a relationship. One constantly asks, "Do you still love me? Why didn't you text back? Are you upset?" The other says, "I trust us. Take your time, I'm good." Which one feels more calming? Which one feels more powerful? Confidence without pressure is magnetic. Emotional regulation and power. Emotional independence also means emotional regulation. You don't explode when things go wrong. You don't crumble under silence. You don't beg during distance. From a psychological perspective, humans are wired to respect emotional control. When someone stays calm under pressure, our brain subconsciously labels them as high status and capable. It signals strength, and strength triggers attraction. For example, in a disagreement, an emotionally dependent person might react instantly with anger or tears. An emotionally independent person pauses, processes, and responds instead of reacting. That pause alone shifts the power dynamic. Silence, when controlled, is powerful. The law of non-neediness. Neediness reduces perceived value. When you need someone emotionally to function, you hand over your power. But when you choose someone rather than depend on them, the dynamic changes. Choice feels empowering. Dependence feels heavy. People are drawn toward those who seem complete on their own. Because being chosen by someone who doesn't need you feels like an honor. Being needed by someone who can't survive without you feels like a responsibility. And attraction cannot grow under pressure. Mystery and psychological curiosity. Emotionally independent people don't reveal everything. They have boundaries, they have their own routines, passions, and goals. The brain loves what it cannot fully predict. When someone's entire emotional state revolves around you, there is no mystery, but when someone has depth, space, and individuality, curiosity increases. Curiosity builds attraction. Real-life example. Think about a workplace. There's one employee who constantly seeks praise, always tries to impress, and becomes visibly upset over small criticism. Then there's another who works quietly, handles feedback calmly, doesn't chase validation, and maintains composure, who naturally earns more respect. The second person, because emotional independence signals internal stability. Why it feels scary attractive. It's called scary attractive because it disrupts expectations. Most people are used to emotional dependency, so when they meet someone who is grounded, centered, and not easily shaken, it creates tension. They can't manipulate you, they can't control you with silence, they can't provoke you easily. That unpredictability mixed with stability creates psychological intrigue. It's not coldness, it's self-control. And self-control is rare. The deeper truth. Attraction is not about being loud, dramatic, or constantly available. It's about emotional balance. When you are emotionally independent, you don't chase, you don't beg, you don't force connection. You allow people to come and go without losing yourself. And ironically, when you stop needing people to stay, they feel safer staying. Because pressure disappears. And where pressure disappears, attraction grows.